the Staw 2100. Well, I had this in my basement, as a setup down there because I didn't really have any. I had the Pioneer SX1050 with the JBLs, and when I got this realistic from that guy on Craigslist, who I thought was baiting me to rob me, but turns out it was just a good deal that was too good to be true, but was good and true. So I was like, oh man, I hope I run into some Mach 1s, because I thought, whoa, with the 2100, what you'd want is the Mach 1s, because that way you get the whole experience, the Radio Shack experience. But I ran into these at the thrift store, and they're the Mach 2s, and the Mach 2s are just as good. If some say it might even be better. But it's Radio Shack, and it pairs well with this, and I'm gonna try out the whole Radio Shack experience. You may notice these mids are not original. I do have the originals, and the foams are rotted away. I barely just breathed on them, and I just looked at them, and they rotted away from when I first got them. Because luckily I had these mid-dome, soft dome mids, which I read about on Audio Karma, that they're actually improve the sound, and this is one of the flaws to the Mach 2s. So I did order the foam for this. I just haven't foamed them. It looks hard to do. They're real small, but I'll get around to it just to keep the originality. But for now, I recapped the crossovers and to the way on the mods on Audio Karma, the specs, and I install these and bypass the fuse bulbs. So we're good to go on this 2100 paired with Mach 2s. And let me see. Yeah, it goes up pretty loud. I also, I have this spectrum analyzer. It's not going through the signal path. I just have it on the light show effect. See, just for the cool light show. It's not blocking any vents. Not a whole lot. It's on the wood part, so no harm done. It just looks cool. I might, I'll put it down here later in this area. But for now, it looks cool up there. This I got off a guy on OfferUp, and he was selling it with a whole bunch of other stuff, and it looked like the only cool thing. So I convinced him just to sell me this instead of the his crap he had. But also, since last time, I've gotten this 2100 for free. My landlord, my ex-landlord, called me up and said she had a whole bunch of stuff, the kind of junk that I like, and part of it was she had a tenant who was probably a DJ, because he had this and one of those big coffin carrying cases with a mixer. So she gave me a mixer, and the other turntable was missing, but it's not bad for it being free. It's kind of scuffed up, but it still works, and it was free. So anyway, here's a realistic, and the performance is pretty good on these. song's over. Hold on. It's too loud for me to even, you know, it's too loud for me to even put it up that high to move those woofers back and forth. I need something bass here. Let me see. But it's a good performer paired up with this, you know, plenty of watts to push into these, and I hear that's where these are the happiest, with plenty of watts to push. But yeah, that's you know, I compared these to the JBLs in an earlier video, and when they're in that, you know, where the JBLs were set up, they sound a little better because they're, you know, they're further apart, and you get a better dispersion from the tweeters when you know, you're sitting in the sweet spot, and it's you know, sounds better than when I had it previously set up, when I paired it, you know, matched them against the JBLs. But you know, JBL still has oh, there's Zombie. Still has a higher you know, detail, but these still have, you know, a charm of their own. They're like a pretty good party speaker, and good sound quality and clarity. So yeah, there it is, the realistic Mach 2s paired with a 2100. It's a hell of a system here. But yeah, man, props to Radio Shack for pulling it off.